Hello everybody and welcome to my week 28 review here on my channel. I believe it's week 28. I think I just looked and I already forgot. But we'll start by looking at my poses, my daily figure drawing, and see if there's anything that pops out. Just off the top of my head here, I have been thinking more in like cross contour like this. It's really helping me with the foreshortening, you know, like this leg heading away. And like it's helping me kind of visualize the 3D aspect of these figures, you know? I usually only will actually draw it in on the legs and maybe the arms, like maybe one or two around the torso here. But I'm trying to think, it's hard to explain. Like when I'm doing these, I'm actually thinking about these lines. A lot of the time you won't really be able to see it, hey? No. Maybe I should start drawing them in just everywhere. I feel like it takes too long though, that's the thing. But like for example, when I do this, I would think about a line that's kind of going around like this. And then another one that's kind of like this. You know? I'm trying to visualize that sort of stuff as I go along, and it's really helping me to get an idea of like the, you know, the full like weight and volume of these figures, right? Stuff like this, you know? It's just like a really simple thing, but I'm actually like able to kind of see it now when I'm actually looking at the figures. It's hard to explain. I think you know what I mean though, hey? This is the next day. I don't think there's really anything else to say. I did a lot of figures this week, which we'll get into in a minute. I think I drew what? The usual amount plus 200, so yeah, I'm still trying to speed up a little because a lot of these, you know, like where I'm missing these arms or whatever, I still want to get faster so that I'm able to finish, like 100% finish everything, you know, even if it's just having a stick for an arm here or like half of this arm. I want to be able to finish all these. Like this guy's missing a head, you know, so that's been a constant issue for me. I think it's just I get held up, you know. You could see this is obviously a 90-second pose and I was spending too much time trying to get the angle of this pelvis in, I think probably. So I didn't have time to do these arms. That sort of thing. That sort of thing happens a lot. Like I get carried away, you know. But in order to remedy that, hopefully remedy that, this week, when was it? Yesterday? The day before? 2 days ago? I did, I tried to do 300 poses. That was the goal, 300 figure challenge. I did each one 1 minute. So usually I do 90-second, 3-minute, and then 5-minute poses. Like 90-second, 3-minute, and 5 minutes. But for the 300 figure challenge, I decided to do them all 1 minute. And I only got to 200 poses because I started to get tired, so I called it at 200. But the idea was to do them faster. Like 60 seconds instead of 90. And it helped me realize that, you know, a lot of the construction that I'm doing, I don't really necessarily need honk, for example. Like, it basically helped me to realize the parts of the construction that are necessary, you know? So basically I only really use the torso, kind of like a separator, and then when it comes to the pelvis, what's more important is kind of how the legs emerge. And I'll show you really quickly here. Let's actually look at that right now. Don't mind the lawnmower guy in the distance, eh? So I'm just gonna pull up some random figures. I'll go toward the end actually. Let's see if I can find one that's... These are all 1 minute poses, right? Some of them are unfinished, but I did finish a lot of them. Probably should have found one that better would help me explain this, eh? So like this sort of thing, right? Let me just go up here. So like this sort of thing. For this pelvis, what I've done here is basically only done like the cones that the legs kind of spawn from. You know? I wonder if I can find a better example. like this sort of thing. The leg comes out like this, and that's it. You know, that's all I've drawn for the pelvis. So in doing this, it's kind of helped me simplify my construction in a way. Because I'm not drawing through the entire pelvis here. I'm basically just finding the contour of where the leg begins, and then using construction to kind of find where that is. And then if I were to finish it, the pelvis would be like, you know, down here or whatever, right? But it kind of helped me realize that I don't really need to draw all that stuff. Let's go like way down here, you know? You see what I mean? I don't know. Working fast kind of simplified my figure drawing in a way. So it was a lot of fun. Like I said, I didn't get the full 300 poses done, but it was really, really a cool experience. I also learned that I have so much fun figure drawing. I can basically do it until I like die of hunger, which kind of happened here with this one. And then this was my 200th figure. So I might come back and revisit this at some point. I don't know, and do like the last 100 figures that I was hoping to do, but we'll see. And then this was today's figures. So like for example here, I'm not really drawing the full, I guess I sort of did the shape of the pelvis, you know? But I don't feel like I need to do that anymore. Like I'm better understanding the legs is the gist of this whole this whole thing. I'm understanding the legs a little better. Kind of how to build them, you know? So that's that. That's my pose recap. And then in terms of what I actually drew this week, I started some more fan art. This is Nerissa Ravencroft from Hololive, one of the new girls, and I've been working on it all week. So this was day one. Yeah, I don't really have anything to say. I wanted to keep it kind of simple, and I wound up really having fun with it. I think after this day, this was day 2, I kind of adjusted the head a little bit, right? I fixed it up. And at this point, I was like, okay, I'm having too much fun with this. So I got a little carried away and really kind of got sunken into all these details. And it's really turning out good, I think. So then here's the next day, just cleaning it up some more. I think this is basically all the line art done except for the hair. I was having a lot of fun with this one. And I still am. It's not even done. This is where I'm at now. So this is all the line art and then just the base colors and really simple background. There's still a lot more I need to do with this, but I'll be working on it some more over the rest of this week, probably, I think. I don't know if I'll finish it. Like, I don't know how many more days there is, you know? But one thing I really learned from this, like if I go to, say here, you know, see how messy this is? This is usually the state of my rough sketch when I start the line art, you know? I usually only take it to this level with the stuff I've done previously before I start working on my line art. And this is too messy, you know? This is unclear. What I learned with this whole thing is that, like, this isn't even line art, you know? But I cleaned everything up, tidied it up, basically as much as you can before you start the actual line art process. And it's so much more clean, you know? I think I was always rushing the rough stage, you know, of things. I think it's okay to take more time before you start the line art, you know? So basically this next day, it looks very similar, right? Because all it is I'm taking this rough sketch and just cleaning up the lines. And I think this one might even look a little better, you know, with these lines in some ways, you know? But there's really nothing major changing here. Maybe just a few things with the hair, you know? But I think really giving myself the time to set everything up before I move to the line art is really helping, eh? That really helped with this one. Like, this whole section looks so clean, right? It just looks really clean. That's what I learned with this one. It's funny that, you know, it seems a little obvious, right? That like the cleaner your rough layer stuff is, the better your line art's going to be, but for some reason I didn't realize that. I don't know why this isn't colored in there. Anyway, that's what I've been working on this week. This is actually my my submission for this month's prompt. I didn't get finished, unfortunately, but this will be that. We got the lawnmower guy right at the last minute here, hey? So yeah, that's my my week in review. I'll be finishing this up over the next few days as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll be back next week with another week in review, hey? Take it easy. Goodbye. Cut.